Good morning, students. So in our last class from the chapter area related to circle, there mainly we complete 3 questions from the exercise 12.3, is not it? So now here we have to continue this exercise, and the next question is here. If you see, the next question is given here, a question number 4, and if you see, the question is here given, and the question is given like in this way. This one is the figure with respect to this question, and what we have to find out, mainly we have to find out the area of this shaded portion. That means as a whole, the whole portion here given, so we have to find out the area of this portion. Is it clear? So this one is the question. So in this question, some radius are given, is not it? With respect to this, the equilateral triangle is also given here. So the combination of these two, so mainly if you see here, two diagrams are there. If you see properly, one is circle, another one is what? Equilateral triangle. So now what you have to do, we have to find out the area of this whole diagram. Is it clear? Now let's see how can we do this one. So to solve this question, first of all we have to see here. So if you see here, this one is a circle and another one is what here? A triangle. And triangle is what? Equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle, all of we know, that means all sides are here equal. And in case of equilateral triangle, each angle is how much here? 60 degree, isn't it? So that's why here already written 60 degree. Now again, if you see, the radius is here given. Radius is how much given? 6 centimeter. So now first of all, what you have to do, how can we do this one? First of all, we have to find out the area of this equilateral triangle. Is it clear? So we have to find out the area of this equilateral triangle, and then next we have to find out this area of circle. And now if you see here, if we draw this equilateral triangle and if we draw this circle separately, then this portion is common in both diagram, isn't it? So that means what you have to do here, in two ways we can solve this one. Either you have to find out the area of this equilateral triangle, and then if you find out the area of this major sector, if we separate this part, then which portion remain? This portion remain, and this portion is what here? Major sector. The major sector plus equilateral triangle, area of equilateral triangle we can do. Or another way is there, what you have to do, we have to find out the area of circle, we have to find out the area of equilateral triangle, and then here this portion is common two times, so we have to take only one time. So that's why one part we have to subtract here, either from the circle or from the triangle you have to subtract. Is it clear? That means here আমি কি কৰিম, circle to area উলিয়াম, equilateral triangle to area উলিয়াম, এই যে মাজৰ portion to যেটো দেখিছা তোমালোকে OCDE, এই portion to circular কাৰণে আছে, equilateral triangle কাৰণে আছে, কিন্তু এই portion to কেইবাৰ আহিব, আমি যদি এক যদি separate কৰি দিও, চোৱা OAB এই triangle to যদি আমি গুটেটো যদি separate কৈ উলিয়াই আনো, কোনটো portion থাকিব? এই বাহিৰৰ portion to থাকিব। So এই portion to আমি কি কৰিব লাগিব? We have to subtract this portion. Is it clear? So if we subtract this portion, then we get exactly the area here. Is it clear? So this one is very simple question here. So first of all, if you see here, how can you find out the area of equilateral triangle? And now for this area of equilateral triangle here, what is the formula of area of equilateral triangle? √3/4 into side square, isn't it? And what is the formula of area of a circle? Simply we know pi r square. Pi we know 22/7, and r is what here already mentioned, 6 centimeter. So one by one we have to calculate here, and then finally we have to find out the answer. Is it clear? Okay, let's see how can we do this one. So if we find out the sector first here, which one is the sector? OCDE. This one is the sector. So if we find out the sector here, the angle is how much? 60 degree, and the radius is how much? 6 centimeter. So easily we can find out the sector of this part, isn't it? So that's why first of all we have to find out the sector here. So that's why we have to write here area of sector. So area of sector we have to write here OCDE. Actually this CDE part is not given in the diagram, so we have to draw this one by our own to find out this sector part. Is it clear? So area of sector OCDE. So here if we write here inside, theta means how much? Theta means 60 degree. Is it clear? And radius is how much? Radius is 6 centimeter. Is it clear? So now we have to put this to here. So the formula is what? Area of sector theta by 360 into pi r square, isn't it? So here theta means what? 60. So that's how we have to write 60 by 360 into pi. Pi means we directly write 22 by 7 into r square. R means what? 6. So that's why we have to write here 6 square. Is it clear? So now here, after putting the value, if we calculate this result, then here the answer we get here 132 by 7 centimeter square. Is it clear? If we calculate this result and then we get the result is here 132 by 7. So calculation task is yours, isn't it? So you have to calculate this and let's check out whether you get 132 by 7 or not. Is it clear? So this one is the area of sector. Next one is we have to find out the area of equilateral triangle, that means OAB. So next one is we have to find out here area of equilateral triangle. Area of equilateral triangle OAB. So we have to find out next area of equilateral triangle OAB. So the formula is what? Root 3 by 4. So that means here root 3 by 4 into side square. So here already side mentioned. Side is how much mentioned here according to our question? 12 centimeter. So that means here side already mentioned. The side is given here. Side equal to 12 centimeter. Isn't it? So if side is 12 centimeter, that means what you have to write? Side square. That means 12 square. Is it clear? So this one is here. We get, so 12 square, side is 12. Formula is root 3 by 4 side square. Is it clear? So now if we calculate how much we get here? 36 by root 3. So that means we get here 36 by root 3 centimeter square. Is it clear? 144 by 4, that means 36 by root 3 centimeter square. Is it clear? Okay. Now the next part is here. Which one remain here? So that means finally we have to find out the area of circle. So very simple formula, pi r square. Isn't it? So let's say here. Finally area of circle. So here area of circle equal to, we have to write here area of circle. So area of circle equals to pi r square. Pi means 22 by 7 and r already we know. R is how much? 6 centimeters. So that's why we have to write 6 square. So that means 36 into 22. So that means this one how much we get here? 792. So that means this one we have to write here 792 by 7 centimeter square. Is it clear? So this one is area of circle. So area of circle we get, sector also we get, and then we get area of equilateral triangle. Now finally what you have to do? We have to find out this whole portion. So that's what you have to write. So area of, finally we have to write area of shaded region. So area of shaded region, that means the whole portion. What you have to do? In this case, area of circle plus area of equilateral triangle minus area of sector. So here simply we write area of circle plus area of equilateral triangle, area of equilateral triangle. These two we have to add first, area of circle plus area of equilateral triangle, and then which part we have to subtract? Minus area of sector. So we have to subtract area of sector. Is it clear? So now area of circle we know 792 by 7. Area of equilateral triangle also we know how much? 36 root 3. And area of sector we know 132 by 7. So if we put these three values and finally if we calculate and the result, whatever the result we get here, result is how much? We get here 36 root 3. The calculation is yours. You have to calculate this result properly, isn't it? So 36 root 3 plus 660 by 7. 660 by 7 centimeter square. So finally we get the answer like in this way. Area of circle plus area of equilateral triangle you have to do, and then subtract area of sector. Then what we get? 36 root 3 plus 660 by 7 centimeters. Now the next question is here, question number 5, and the question is given here if you see. And in this question, if you see the diagram is also given, and the diagram is given with respect to this. If you see, some measurements are given. Is it clear? Some measurements are given here, and here first of all what given? The quadrant. If you see the corner here, each and every corner, some quadrants are there, and the radius is given how much? 1 centimeter. If you see a circle is given here of 2 centimeter, is not it? Circle is of diameter 2 centimeter. So now here as a whole, the whole diagram is a square first of all given here, and the length of this square is how much? 4 centimeter. And now what you have to do here, actually we have to find out the shaded portion, area of this shaded portion. So shaded portion is already mentioned here, so we have to find out the area of this shaded portion. For this what you have to do here, if you see the quadrant is this one, so if we mention quadrant, so that means each angle is how much? 90 degree, is not it? So next one here, length 4 centimeter, that means this one is also 4 centimeter, and if it is 4 centimeter, then easily we can find out the area of this square, is not it? And next one is, if you see here the circle is given, diameter is 2 centimeters, so to find out the area of this circle, radius equal to how much? 1 centimeter. Very simple. So now first of all what you have to do here, first of all we have to find out the area of this whole square. Is it clear? And then we have to find out the area of this quadrant. How many quadrants are there? 4 quadrants. So if we find out the area of one quadrant and then multiply it 4, then we get the area of this 4 quadrant. And next we have to find out the area of this circle. And now after that what you have to do, if we subtract, first of all we have to take area of square minus area of circle minus area of this 4 quadrant. If we subtract this 4 quadrant and this circle, then which portion is remain here? Obviously this shaded portion, is not it? So this one is the question here we have to do. So one by one we have to do. First of all, if we proceed from the quadrant part, so now here quadrant, that's why here it is mentioned quadrant, that means the angle is how much? 90 degree. So this one is look like as a sector or not? So easily we can apply here the sector formula. So angle is how much? 90 degree. Radius is how much? 1 centimeter. So easily we can apply here the sector formula. So area of, so that's why you have to write here area of quadrant. So simply we have to find out first one quadrant. So area of quadrant first of all we have to find out. So area of quadrant, so here theta means how much? 90 degree, and radius equal to how much? 1 centimeter, is not it? So area of quadrant, what you have to write? Theta by 360, that means 90 by 360 into pi means what? 22 by 7 into r square. R means what? 1. So that's how we have to write this one is 1 square. Is it clear? So in this way easily we can find out the area of quadrant. And the value of this result is how much? If we calculate this whole part, then we get here 22 by 28 centimeter square. So that means area of one quadrant equal to how much we get here? 22 by 28 centimeter square. 90, 4 is 360, 4 is 28. So 22 by 28 centimeter square. Is it clear? So we get the area of quadrant. Next we have to find out the area of circle. So area of circle. So area of circle equal to what you have to do? Pi r square. Pi means 22 by 7 r. Now in this case diameter 2, radius, so r equals to 1, is not it? So 1 centimeter. So if we put here, that means the formula is pi r square. Ultimately what we get here? 22 by 7 centimeter square we get. So area of quadrant we get, area of circle we get. Next what we have to find out? We have to find out the area of square. Very simple. Area of square equal to what? Side into side. So side is 4 centimeters, so 4 into 4, 4 square. So we can directly put the value there, isn't it? So after that what you have to do now? Now we have to calculate the shaded portion. We have to find out the area of this shaded region. Is it clear? Now let's see. So finally we have to find out this area of this shaded portion, isn't it? So that's what you have to do. Area of shaded region. Simply we have to write area of shaded region here. Area of shaded region equals to, first of all what you have to do? Area of square. So first of all we have to write here area of square, then which part we have to subtract? Minus area of quadrant minus area of circle, isn't it? So that's why we have to write here area of circle plus, or I write here plus, how many quadrants are there? 4 quadrants. So that's why we have to multiply it by 4. 4 into area of quadrant. Is it clear? So in this way we can find out the area of this shaded portion. So area of square minus area of circle plus 4 times of area of quadrant. So area of circle formula we know 4. So 4 into 4, 4 square here we get, minus area of circle. Already we find out how much the area of circle here, 22 by 7. So 22 by 7, isn't it? Minus, then the next one is what? 4 times of area of quadrant is how much? 22 by 28, isn't it? So now here if we calculate this result, finally if we calculate this result, then the final result is here 68 by 7 centimeter square. Is it clear? Okay, after completing the question number 5, now here the next one is here question number 6, and the question number 6 is given like in this way. If you see this one, a diagram given here and the diagram is here, and with respect to this we have to find out the area of this shaded portion, that means the design. And now in this case only one thing given here, only the radius given, isn't it? So now the question is here and the diagram is this one. So if you see this diagram here now, so in this case the only the radius given, that means O is the center here. If O is the center, we mention by our own, and this perpendicular or this median we drawn by our own here. Actually in the diagram not given, as you see the not general diagram is this one. So now here what you have to do, OA, the length of this one is given. OA is what? Radius. So radius is given here, and with respect to this radius, now here we have to find out the area of this shaded portion, that means this design. That means we have to find out the area of this portion, and this portion. So these 3 portions are we have to find out here, and this question is very important from the examination point of view here actually. So what you have to do here, first of all, you see here. So if we find out the area of this circle, first of all, so radius is given, easily we can find out the area of this circle, and from there if we subtract this area of triangle, then which portion remain? This shaded portion remain here, is not it? Very simple. So in this way we can do this. So area of circle first of all we have to find out, and next we have to find out the area of triangle here, and then circle minus triangle we have to subtract here, and then we get this shaded portion, is not it? Very simple. So what you have to do here, so for that reason here first of all we have to draw the median. So because we know this one is an equilateral triangle, so according to our question this triangle is an equilateral triangle mentioned here. So that means each and every angle is how much here? 60 degree, isn't it? So first of all what you have to do, we have to find out the area of this circle. So area of circle very easily you can find out, the radius is how much? 32, isn't it? And secondly the main part is what here? Area of this equilateral triangle. So how can we find out the area of equilateral triangle here? Let's see first of all this one. So for this what you have to do here, if you see, if we draw a median here, AD is the median on which? Triangle ABC, isn't it? So if we write here AD is a median, so AD is a median of triangle ABC. If you see, this AD is a median of triangle ABC. Is it clear? So now here if it is a triangle, then there is a property we know, since this OA is what? The radius. So radius is equal to 2/3 of the median. This one is a property actually in class 8 or 7 we get this property, the median property, or in 9 also I think we get this one. So what you have to write, therefore radius, so radius equals to AO, radius equals to what you have to write? 2/3 times of median. Median is what? AD. Is it clear? So radius is AO, or we can write OA. So radius is equal to what? 2/3 times of the median. So that's a median is AD, radius is this one. So now in this case if you see the radius is given how much? 32. So that's why 32 2/3 AD. And now if we calculate this one, then from here AD equal to how much we get here? AD equal to we get here 16 3 is a 48. That means 48 centimeter we get. Is it clear? 48 centimeter. AD equal to we get here 48 centimeter. So now here why we find out AD? Since this one is a right angle triangle, if you see here ADB, why it is a right angle triangle? Because it is median, so that means it is a right angle triangle. So if it is a right angle triangle, BD length we don't know, is not it? AB or BC length we don't know, AB length we don't know. Since we need the area of this equilateral triangle, area of equilateral triangle formula is what? Root 3 by 4 into side square. That means anyhow we have to find out the side here. For that reason, first of all we find out this AD length. So AD length we get here 48 centimeter. And next, now we have, what you have to do in triangle ADB. If we consider this triangle, in triangle ADB, angle ADB equal to how much? Angle ADB equals to 90 degree, isn't it? Because it is a median. So easily we can apply here the Pythagoras theorem, isn't it? So if we apply the Pythagoras theorem here, then AB square. So what you have to write here? AB square equals to, we have to write AD square plus BD square. If we see the triangle ADB here, isn't it? So if we draw separately here this one, so this one is A, this one is D, this one is B, 90 degrees. So AB square equal to what? AD square plus BD square. BD square, we get this one. So now here, in place of BD, what we can write? BD is the half of BC or not? Since BD is the half of BC, can we write here? Yes, because AD is what? Median. So D is the midpoint. If D is the midpoint, then the length of BD and CD are what? Equal. So that's why in place of BD also we can write half of BC. So that's why what you have to write here. This one is, we write AB square equals to AD square plus half of BC square. Half of BC square. This one. In place of BD we write half of BC. BC आधा तो की है BD है. Is it clear? Why we write BC here? Since this is an equilateral triangle here, if it is an equilateral triangle, that means here all sides are what? Equal. So that means now here if we get BC, in place of BC also we can write AB, or in place of AB we can write BC, because it is an equilateral triangle. That means all sides are equal here, isn't it? So first of all we convert this BD into BC, so that's why we have to write half of BC. So here either you have to exchange this AB or BC, anyone we have to exchange, and then AD value already we know AD equal to how much? 48, and if we put 48 here, then easily we can find out the value of AB or BC from here. We write here, this one is AB square and this one we have to write AD square plus half of, in place of BC we can write AB also, AB whole square. Is it clear? All of you understood this one? Inside if you want, then you have to write this one. BC means we can write AB also, or in place of AB we can write BC also. Is it clear? Why in place of AB we can write BC, or in place of BC we can write AB? Because ABC is an equilateral triangle. I think all of you understood this. So now after that, AB value we don't know, but we know the value of AD. So this one we write AB square, and this one is here AD square means how much? 48. So 48 square plus 1 by 2 means this one we write 1 by 4, and this one we write here AB square. And from here if we shift this 1 by 4 AB square here, then we have to write AB square minus 1 by 4 AB square equals to this one we write here 48 square. Is it clear? And if we take LCM here, this one is 4, and then we get here 4 times of AB square minus this one we write AB square equals to 48 square. Is it clear? Next, if we calculate this one, 3 AB square equals to, if we cross multiply this 4 into 48 square. So now after getting this one, if we cross multiply this 3, then AB square equal to what we get here? 4 into 48 square by 3. And now if we take the square root here, and if we take the square root here, AB equal to, we get here 32 root 3 centimeter. So the task is here, you have to calculate this one first, and then from here you have to find out the square root, and then when we find out the square root we get here 32 root 3 centimeter. Is it clear? So I think all of you understood how can we find out the length of AB here. Is it clear? So the side we get. If we get the side, now easily we can find out the area of this shaded portion. Is not it? Area of circle minus area of equilateral triangle. So root 3 by 4 into side square. So this formula if we apply, then easily we can find out the answer here. Is it clear? Next, area of shaded portion. Area of shaded portion, or we can write the design area of shaded region portion, whatever you write. Area of shaded region equals to what you have to do? Area of circle. So that's why we have to write here area of circle minus, or if we write this one is minus, we have to write area of equilateral triangle. Area of equilateral triangle. Area of shaded region, that means we have to find out this shaded region. So what you have to do? Area of circle minus area of equilateral triangle. So area of circle, what you have to write? Pi r square. Pi means 22 by 7 into r square. R means how much? Radius is 32, so pi r square, 32 square. Minus root 3 by 4. So that means we have to write area of equilateral triangle is root 3 by 4 into side square. Side is already we find out how much? 32 root 3 whole square, side square. This one is area of circle, pi r square, radius is 32, and side is how much we get here? 32 root 3, so we put here. And now this one is we get here 2, if we calculate this one, then the value we get here 22528 by 7, isn't it? And similarly here, one value we get here, if you calculate this one, we get here 768 root 3. Is it clear? So that's why we have to write here 22528 by 7 minus this one we get here 768 root 3, and this one is our required answer, centimeter square. So you have to, your task is what? You have to calculate this result, and finally we get this one, and if you calculate this result, then we get 768 by root 3, and find this one is our required answer. Is it clear? Okay, thank you.